Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, American Eagle Rises. It's your boy, Frank. It's a Sunday. Hang on a second. I got my headphone, my damn cord. You know, what other technical difficulties can we have here? Looks like Yoda's sleeping. That's good because there ain't nothing going on in the market. We'll see how tomorrow becomes. Again, don't sell anything. Don't buy anything. Don't buy anything major things. You know, hopefully you're not a snapper. Hopefully you're not one of those few snappers that actually deserve the snap. But it seems like everyone's snapping. They're either buying someone else's snap and then that person's buying drugs, or, oh, wait, they're an illegal, so they get 20. You guys just hear some of these stories. Like one guy had like 15 grand on their snap card and like another 30, and like, how is that possible? Anyway, let's focus in on, it's Sunday. We're trying to relax. We got an extra hour. How do you guys call it? I say we gained an hour, meaning we got an extra hour in our day. But the clocks went back, right? So you fall back, right? So some people say you're losing an hour. I say we're gaining an hour because there's an extra hour in that day. That's how I see it. But what do you guys say, right? What do you guys say, right? Yeah, we just got done working. Finally had dinner. Still hungry after eating up so much stuff. I didn't have any lunch, so I don't have anything fantastical. I know you guys are so disappointed. Sorry, we try our best around here. We're coming up to our 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I can't believe it. I can't. And it's funny. One of the channels that inspired me to do this, I don't even listen to them anymore. I still listen to them occasionally. That channel is called Economic Ninja. It's one of those things where it's like he's not wrong, but he's not. And again, I always have the best in people, but I don't know, man. He keeps talking about one thing, and it's funny because every time he talks about a crypto, it's like it pumps. So it's almost like he's selling when you're buying it, and then he sells. And then he comes back later, like 2 days later, goes, oh, hey, did you make a bunch of money? It's like, no, you did. Anyway, we're not quite to 100. That would be nice, but I think either it was, let's see here. Maybe it was a year. It's either today or tomorrow or the next day. All I know is it was like 1 or 2 days before Election Day last year. That's all I remember. So we're still doing it. Why, I don't know, because we're still getting almost abysmal views around here. Who knows? Or I just keep repeating the same thing and I don't know what the hell to do on this stupid YouTube thing. I don't know, guys. There's no instruction manual. There's no like, oh, hey, do this. Oh, I do a thumbnail. No, none of that shit mattered for me anyway. But we'll get into this one item here. I just happened to see this again from our lovely overlords at Microsoft. You get double birdies. Tweet, 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 tweet. So this one, guys, this is just freaking. This one's called Men Who Will. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me read. I gotta take that back. Men who will likely end up unloved and alone usually display these 7 behaviors without even realizing it. Oh, let's see what type of feminist communism bullshit this one's gonna be. All right, so sit back, get your beverage of choice, get a snack if you need to. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through this. We've often trained to believe that men who end up alone ignore our texts and stand us up for dates. Nope. It's already a fucking lie. However, there is a specific breed, really. You guys lump us normally into one bucket. Men who is actually very attentive and great at making dates. Oh, really now? His romantic follow through isn't the issue. It's because he's not hot enough. Rather, it's the small things that pile up until one day you look around and say, "Oh, now I see why you're capable of holding down a real relationship." Do these women believe this malarkey? It's funny because I don't see... Oh, it's just a story by Barry. That's it. 2 months ago? Why is it just showing up in my feed today? Don't ask it. To prevent you from having this unpleasant epiphany. No, we've never had that. I can plot a handy sign of that are excellent signifiers for whether you are not current object of your tentative affection and still knight in shining armor down to... No. Stop being a knight in shining armor. That's the problem. You're the white knight. You are elevating their ego. This is gonna be great, guys. So buckle up. Or end up unloved and alone. Oh. So you have to be the white knight according to this person, but if not, you're unloved and alone. But wait, that's if you are the knight, you're gonna get your whatever 7 behaviors. All right, let's see what these are. He refers to most of his exes as crazy. I mean, that's not wrong, but women are crazy. So let's try to be adults here, right? This is the adult equivalent of those teenage girls who always say, "Ugh, I hate drama," and they magically, around like a pet. Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, these are like rules. Yeah, a bit of a passing. Whatever. It's all garbage. I don't want to read the rest of that one. Oh, I don't like this. Come on. He always finds a way to turn the conversation back on himself. No. Men don't do that. How about this? Most men don't do that. I don't know who the hell that does. When you're telling a story, does he immediately share a similar anecdote from his own without acknowledging anything you said after this point? Oh, well, careful what you want for women, because women, if they tell a story and you don't say anything, are you listening? And then if you say something, then it's this bullshit, right? Like, oh, you're not letting me finish the story. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. Chances are decent that he wasn't even listening. No, he was listening. He's just not sure what type of bitch you are. He was just waiting for you to be quiet so that he could share more charming details of his sparkling personality. Yeah, a little tongue-in-cheek there, huh, lady? Yeah, she's a leftist. She's a carpet muncher. You guys know what that is, right? And he doesn't listen when you talk. Okay, yeah. Well, then why are you dating him? Okay. This behavior is often stemmed by a deep need for validation or recognition. No. That's a borderline Chad or is a Chad, and he doesn't give it. See, the problem is, ladies, a Chad will do this to you, and he doesn't give a shit. Like guys like me and most other like just normal guys, they won't even do this. So again, this is more of the you have to be super hot for this to apply. This doesn't apply to us. No, even if you're very, I'm not butt ugly, although with my glasses on, I don't look the greatest and I look kind of disheveled because we're about to go to bed and we're trying to relax. Anyway, we don't give a crap. Yeah, this is Chad behavior. These are Chad behaviors so far. He's rude or patronizing to waitstaff. That's a Chad. Chad confirmed. We have confirmed Chad. You can discern a lot of his personality. So how they treat people outside of their social circle, if they're snarky and a little what? Petulant? What the hell? What is that? Towards waiters, bartenders, janitors. No, that's a Chad. He doesn't give a shit about anybody else other than himself. So it comes across as patronizing to waitstaff. He just, if it ain't him or he's talking to his chick, that's Chad. This is confirmed more Chad behavior, more Chad. He cannot stand being corrected even if he's wrong. Chad behavior. Yep. While nobody necessarily enjoys admitting being that wrong, it's important to acknowledge when you're incorrect or misguided, even when it comes to small disagreements. If he insists that Casablanca was made in the 1940, but you tell him it was made in 1939, God, what a stupid conversation. And he immediately starts backtracking and admits his mistake. That's ridiculous and petty. A mature adult knows that saying, my bad, guess I was wrong. No, see, women don't like that either. See, this is definitely Chad behavior. And then a Chad wouldn't say that. Chad wouldn't say, oh, my bad. No, he would just be like, you're wrong. The Chad would convince the girl that she's wrong, even though she's right. A mature adult knows... Wait, a mature adult knows that saying, my bad, guess I was wrong. No, see, if a man says that, then you've already lost. But it doesn't matter. They don't want to date you anyway. All right, net gold bar. Oh, they must be looking at my browser history. He casually litters. What? Yeah, guys, I didn't read this shit, so it sounds small, but this is a major red flag. Oh my God, it's a red flag. He's destroying the earth. Oh my God. Oh, and it's a red flag. But if he's a Chad, he can get away with it. I mean, sure, we've all thrown an empty soda can at a trash can a little too cavalierly, causing it to fall short, just short of the What? Are you kidding me? But there's a difference between missing the trash can and throwing something directly on the ground. If he can't keep his garbage up that's keeping his emotional garbage to himself either. Oh, come on. Did AI happen to this? Is he teases you a little too much. That is definitely Chadroni. Yeah. He teases too much. No. Chad will insult a woman to her face, and the girl will be like, hey, and still, suck his dick off anywhere, in front of 5 million people. Anyway, it's one thing to tease you in good humor, which is whose definition of good humor? Women's or men's? Women will say it's humor when it's actually insulting or disrespectful. Ask me how I know that. But it's another thing altogether if his jokes start veering on humorous insults. Exactly. Who defines the word? You may want to make an excuse for him and say it's just a sense of humor. Exactly, Chad. Chad, you justify Chad's behavior, because if an uglier man did it, you'd be like, oh my God. One study means absolutely nothing. That healthy teasing can strengthen relationship when it's mutual, gentle, and based on deep affection and understanding of boundaries. Well, there you go. You have to have mutual, gentle, based on deep affection and understanding of boundaries. None of that shit is going on today. Keep going. what is this? Excessive teasing tears people down and creates isolation. Duh. Duh, women. You're doing that to men. You're doing this to the men that you don't see. Or, he could be your husband and you nag and say all sorts of shit to him every day. Yeah. But you won't say anything because he doesn't want to get divorced. He loves to start sentences with no offense, but yeah. You know why? Chad behavior, number 1. Number 2, no matter what you say, if you're not quite up to her standards, she'll be offended by whatever you say. She'll just make this shit up anyway. So again, it's almost like you have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta say this, right? But if you don't, then you're in trouble. Again, another damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if you're Chad, he can get away with it. Yeah, it says the only time anyone says this is when there's a whooping dose of offense coming your way. Well, then I am not even going to read the rest of this right here until let's see here. So it's better just to come out and insult someone and not even say that, huh? Good. I will. I'll do that next time. If he's the type of person who tables an insult or disgraceful remark with no offense, but then he has no brain filter. Oh, okay. So let's just put no offense. We'll just cut that out and go, yeah, you're fat. No offense, but you're fat. Okay, you're fat. Just cut that part. Cut to the chase, people. Cut to the chase, men. Come on. These ladies, they don't want you anyway. Is that something you want to deal with? No, I don't want to deal with that. Or are you willing to sit there while he... Oh, yeah. Because heaven forbid a man puts a woman in her place. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get the goddamn police. Put him in jail. He looked at me wrong. He's got to die. Right? I don't like how he parts his hair. He just, he didn't give me $100 for no apparent reason. Yeah, all right, 7 behaviors, so that's done, huh? Yeah, that was stupid, guys. What do you guys think of that? Come on, close. Close! All right, what was he? We got 17 minutes in. Yeah, we're going to take this off for a minute. Wow! Do you guys feel more enlightened after that? Jesus. I feel more stupid after that. Yoda, what do you think? Are women absolutely fucking berserk? Yoda said it! Yoda said it! My man! High five, Yoda! Shit! Man, I might have to say Yoda's my best character trumping Darth Vader because Yoda just drops the mic. And with that, folks, you can't make this shit up. All right, under 20 minutes. Dad! What'd you think about that? That was fucking hilarious, kid. Blair from the rooftops. Exactly. Sorry, guys. That was a good laugh here. Sunday night, man. Ah, shit. Fucking Monday. God damn it. All right, no case of the Mondays, though. All right, yeah. I hate work. See you guys later.